What's up, Crinkle crew? CrinkleChips back playing more This Is the Police. If you remember last episode, we were chasing the dentist, and then Asano kind of ratted us out for having evidence against him and not telling the FBI. So I think it was the mayor got pissed and pulled us off the case and left it to the FBI. After that happened, we had to make an announcement about the dentist, and then we got a bunch of fake phone calls that everyone thought every single person in Freeburg was a dentist. Yeah, so that was kind of a pain in the ass, and I'm disappointed I couldn't continue it. So Sano kind of ratted us out. We also learned that, oh man, I forget her name. I'm so bad with names, but the lady that keeps calling us, that's going to be the new like head prosecutor or whatever for Freeburg. We learned that she was raped by the mayor, and she has evidence, but she doesn't want to present it. And also, all the dentist killings have been connected to the mayor so far, so there's some weird shit going on. City Hall and the Mafia are cool with us right now, so that's good. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Ain't that the freaking truth? Okay. So Judith Pierce becomes third victim of death. That's his former secretary. All right, so that's where we're at. I am too tired. I can hardly walk straight. Can I go home? No. I'm too tired. I can no. Why are they tired? They only work every other day. Whatever. Also, last episode, we've been kind of cruising. Not really cruising, but we've been getting some progress in our investigations, so that's been good to see. Alright. And let's take a look at that first off the bat. So we have the hit and run. We're really close to this. This one's been kind of confusing. We know it's a Jeep. We know we don't have all the right frames yet, because these are like, a lot of these aren't consistent across the pictures and stuff. But we're getting there now, so we know it's not a semi-truck. We know it's probably a Jeep from the evidence, from what people said, and from our pictures. So we're just looking for like one, maybe two more frames to close that out. Hopefully we get that today, because I'm over that stupid case. We got the homicide. We haven't read anything about that yet, because we don't have enough frames. And she's leading two cases. I gotta stop doing that. I think she's done that twice now. And this is the gang one. So we're coming pretty close to shutting down that gang. Then we can open up this homicide one. That's the one that's in the skyscraper. That's been really confusing, so doing all right. I think today we'll get at least one. I'm guessing two investigations. Could even be three. There's enough to get three done, but hopefully we'll get enough evidence to close two. And there's illegal business activities in the suburb. Electronics shop owner Henry Harker reported that two young men were collecting computers in their garage and selling them without a registered sales license. Who cares? The substart with his fat friend are trying to destroy my business. They're making a cheap counterfeit and misleading customers. These fraudsters don't have any respect for the law. Who cares, dude? This is America. I'm not even sure you need a license to sell computers. I think you just sell computers, sir. I think this guy's just being a dick. But whatever. What was the last thing we asked City Hall for? I don't remember. I think it was another detective, but I could be wrong. Disorderly conduct at City Hall. A woman entered City Hall carrying a basin, proceeded to the restroom to fill it with hot water, and took it from the front desk, where she proceeded to wash her hair. The guard on duty called the police. Apparently the woman is protesting the fact that her home has been without hot water for 2 months, and the city has failed. Wow. I actually don't want to arrest her. Oh, I guess we can go out on our own now on call, so that's good. We weren't able to before, but I think that changed. So this is the illegal business activities in the garage door. They're doing some work, making excuse me, making a lot of noise. No one answers the door. Turn on the sirens and loudspeaker and tell them to come out. There's a few students sitting in jumble of computer circuit boards, soldering something, soldering. Let's go down to the police station to discuss what you're doing here. You guys getting shut down permanently. What's going on here? Alright, easy enough. That was a pretty gimme thing. I don't want to arrest this lady at City Hall. She's right to protest, honestly. That's some bullshit. 2 months without hot water. That's a good way to do it, too. Just take a bath right in the middle of City Hall. Offender caught. Officer unharmed. Good job, I guess, for arresting that poor woman. Sano, why'd you rat me out? Alright. Slow day so far. Give me some investigation stuff. Oh, you know, yeah. I'm gonna send him to the police academy just to get him up a little bit. Oh man, I should spend another $1,300 and send this dude too. Yeah, definitely doing that. Cool. Okay, so slow day. This is Freebird, as you can see. It's a crazy slow day. 2 calls only so far. I get antsy real fast. Withholding evidence. Oh yeah, that's that one. Yeah, they want me to change detective stills, but that's like for sure not going to happen. There's a call. A passerby noticed a suspicious worker carrying a drill dangerously close to the roadway. He pulled his helmet down over his eyes, but I never forget a face. I knew right away. I recognized him. It's the dentist, and he looks like he's about to jump on the road and start drilling people right in their cars. Not buying it. Not buying it. Movie house cashier E. Wait, okay, this is very confusing to read. Drug sales. Movie house cashier E. Moody noticed a suspicious van, which seems to be some kind of shop. Okay, he's afraid that drug traffickers have moved next door. Probably not, but okay. Get these boys some work, I guess. The thing with the dentist calls too, like, first of all, why is he just walking in the middle of the street with the drill? Second of all, well, he has a construction hat on, I think even said, but second of all, if I'm gonna go, like, if I actually think one is the dentist, which I'm guessing one of these might actually be the dentist at some point, I'm gonna have to send the SWAT too, so. Assault at the gas station. A trucker grew furious when he discovered a dead cockroach in his sandwich. Yikes! He grabbed the waitress by her hair and beat her head on the table. The house's hostess called the police. Hurry! Soon he'll be coming for me. Yikes, dude! Calm down. Psycho. The van is parked alone near the cinema. It looks empty. Walk up and pound loudly on the door. Walk up quietly. Knock on the door. No, let's watch. Someone started moving inside the van. Run to the driver's door, pull a gun in order to exit the vehicle, break the driver's side window. I'm gonna run up with a gun. Nice. Good job, guys. So I guess they were selling drugs. Shocker. The guy at the construction hat is a drill, believe it or not, is a construction worker. Should be able to arrest people for bad phone calls. No, that's probably a terrible idea, but you know what I'm saying. Harassment at Eddie's Burgers. A woman is on the phone claiming that the person sitting at the next table is the terrible maniac from the TV. The man staring at his feet carrying a work bag on his shoulder, which showed a... Okay, whatever. I'm sure, lady. Let's see. Assault. Everyone's good. Good job, guys. And 900 for Purdy. Fuck yeah. That's awesome. I wonder, since I said in the press conference that all of the victims of the dentist were women so far and that they should watch out, I wonder if that's why all the phone calls are from women that we're getting from the police. Or from the people to the police. Anyway. A strange taxi driver brought me home one night, then stayed parked outside my house looking up at my windows. I'm afraid it's the maniac who likes to come drill you at night. That sounds dirty. Please come quickly. Strange taxi driver brought me home and stayed parked outside my house. I don't buy that. But I feel like the dentist has something to do with a taxi, didn't he, the first time? Oh, something's going off in my head. It's almost the end of the day. Fuck it, let's go check it out. Because I believe the first thing that happened with the dentist is he was like a taxi driver, or he got in the taxi, and that's how he like attacked the victim. 3 new frames for that. I'll check in 1 second. I want to see what this was. The man was coming home from his work at a factory. The bag he's carrying holds only a change of clothes and a lunchbox. I don't remember going into that. What was that for? Whatever. Alright, let's check this homicide. Okay, so what do we got? Some big lady and some freaking Elvis impersonator. Killing her with a hammer, apparently. Okay. Someone banged on the door and my mother told me to hide under the bed. This must be the son, her little kid. And close my eyes and ears and be as quiet as a mouse. I only heard muffled screams. When I got out, how does he know what muffled means if he's so young? Yes, hide under the bed. When I got out from under the bed, I found my mother in blood and I called the police. The fatal blow was struck by a blunt object to the head. The killer was standing behind the victim. Death was immediate and the body shows no other signs of violence. Mrs. Origi. I heard Fiona swearing with her brother. He'd come round again begging for money at her doorstep. Then she started yelling at her son. He always sits in front of the TV playing these stupid games until he turns blue. And then my phone rang and I talked with my friend for an hour and a half. Okay. First responding officer. The door to the apartment was open when I came in. The boy was sitting in front of the TV playing some games. He didn't even turn in my direction. I think he was just in shock. His mother was laying dead right there in front of him. Mr. Anduri. This is the victim's brother. Yes, I went to my sister to borrow money. I lost my job and bills were piling up. I expected her to help, like I've helped her in the past, but she refused. But I didn't kill her. We had a fight and I yelled at each other and then I went home. I watched a movie and rented and went to bed. You rented a movie and you have bills to pay? Bro. So this implies that it was someone else. Maybe this lady? That, I don't know, that doesn't seem likely. I'm thinking it's the brother. Oh, it's the kid maybe? Yikes, dude. I don't think so. Okay. So she opens the door. He comes in. They get in a fight. Yeah, I don't have enough frames. Maybe, alright, maybe he gets a fight. He leaves and he comes up. Or grabs a mallet, comes up, hits her. Okay, see, so it's either her telling him to stop playing video games and he kills her, which would be quite the twist. Or the brother. I definitely need more frames for that, though. I was hoping this would be a quick in and out kind of case, but apparently not. That sucks. What if the kid did it, dude? That'd be fucking nuts. This is a false alarm for sure, right? Yeah. He was taking a break, enjoying a sandwich. Yeah. Figured, but it was the end of the day. Worth the shot. And the taxi thing made me concerned. Alright, what we got? Drunken firefighter soaks pedestrians with hose. School bus crashes into a candy store. And Christopher G. Sands Ice Arena hosts a book fair. That's nice. Everyone's happy. I like seeing 6 green thumbs. It's a good sign. Alright, let's start the day here. I hate these stupid cassettes. I want my vinyls back. Damn it. Alright, what's we got today? And both my shifts are like so good now. Oh, change detectives. Yeah, I know. And it's not gonna happen, so screw you. Are there any good detectives out there right now? He's pretty good at 200. How about just fire stupid Hunter? Oh, I can't. I thought he was too old. Damn it. I don't have any old guys on this one. I want to fire stupid Hunter and get the dude that looks like a detective. There's a homicide in the residential area. Okay. So, wait, who's working today? Glasses, Sims, Davenport, Hunter. I never remember Glasses' name, so I call him Glasses. Oops. I'm going to take him off. Make him the lead for this case. Man, we got too many cases. Proceed. I'm just going to send him for now. I want at least 2 detectives on everything, though, after what happened with my very first investigation where the dude got killed for the homicide. So I'm going to send in another one from the other shift, probably. I don't know. We'll see. Theft at the Everyday Mall. The well-known porn actress Betty Belly. Oh, God, that's funny to me. Is caught shoplifting underwear. She's wearing the stolen items and refuses to remove them or pay. It's easy enough. Too many investigations, man. I definitely need more detectives. So I hope that's what I picked for my next upgrade, and I'm probably going to pick it again. I got to find a way to better plan the detective usage, though. It's like all messed up all the time. I would like one shift to work on cases and the other to work on different ones and stop combining them. The lady is behaving provocatively. Officer, you want to take it off yourself? You are very kind, but we'll have to go down to the station. Put the porn actress in handcuffs. Persuade the store manager this can be solved amicably, and arrange to meet with Betty alone. Put her in handcuffs. Sorry, lady. Investigation has started. Awesome. Okay. And then hang on, are both these guys? No, neither of those guys are on anything. So I'm gonna put Porter on this one with him. And then I'm gonna throw on Armstrong to that one for now. Alright, Paul Lasser, Route 22. Jack, old friend, the police academy staff has come down with the stomach flu and a huge influx of new recruiters coming in. We just don't have the manpower. Help an old friend out. Send me 5 smart guys who can organize everything, start up the program. That'd leave me with 3 officers for the day, and I don't know what kind of reward I'd get. I'd probably get like an extra officer spot or something. This is a long-term investment. I'm going to do it. Actually, I'm going to wait until they come back and send the bottom 5. Garner, Platonic, and Van Dahl could probably work a lot of cases alone. Fraud. A priest just called in saying there's a woman right on the front steps of the cathedral selling the parishioners golden tickets to paradise for $50 a shop. You got 2 tickets. Sorry. What terrible blasphemy! You must arrest this lost soul immediately. That's funny that she's selling golden tickets to paradise, because in Europe, in like the 1700s or 1600s or something, people would actually sell tickets to heaven. Like they would say you could buy them. Like priests would do this. That's why that's funny, because that's happened. Oh, you're not. You're just the worst, man, doll. So I guess when you only have 1 officer available, then they will. Uh-oh. Alright, let's see what this is real quick. Homicide. A Garner saw a young woman pushing her elderly wheelchair husband into the deep end of the pool. Yikes, dude. Hopefully that's a fake one. Anyway, I guess if there's 1 officer needed on the call, you can send 1, but if there's more than 1, you still have to send at least 2, is where I'm at right now. I don't know if that's ever going to change, but it's been that way since I woke up from the coma. Something happened, and like just a lot of crime in the city or something, so that's why I needed to send 2 that time, and hopefully I get some come back in time to do this, but probably not. Alright, there's a woman standing on the steps of the cathedral. A long line of people are waiting to speak to her. Badge her and ask for a discount. Tell the woman that you need to get her to the station. Take a turn and watch what's happening. The perp yells out, "Police!" and throws the rest of the golden tickets to the crowd and runs away. The crowd, people trying to grab more tickets, are hindering the police. Out of my way. Use a nightstick to clear the path. In the name of the good Lord, stop. Oh wow, that worked. That's what they're there for. I don't think I'm going to have enough to do this. Nope. So, oh well. It's probably a bad idea anyway, so. Homicide. Wow, the lady actually did try to kill her husband. Yikes, dude. That's a rough one. I wish I could have done that police academy thing. That would have been sweet to see. But one interesting thing is I probably should hire more officers. I'm not sure 8 on each shift is enough. I honestly don't know. But like everyone's so good. Like 150 is an average officer, and everyone's like way past it, except for my one new guy on the other shift. So like I don't need to hire anymore. I don't know. Attempted carjacking. Live Good Mini Market. An elderly woman reports two men in business suits circling a car in the parking lot trying to get in. The woman repeated the conversation. What do we do now, genius? Break the window? Nah. They just locked themselves out. That's a fake one. Massive fight. Holy moly. Alright. At a concert, the drummer for the local metal band Plunger, love that band, Plunger in the Desert, my bad, became offended by someone shouting from the crowd and enraged through his bass drum in the audience. Jesus. Some fans suffered injury while others rushed the stage to retaliate. Alright. Let's get a bunch of officers down there. That's an issue. I wish I could just send SWAT and a couple officers. Hopefully this ends relatively non-violently. Another massive fight? A dozen men with shaved heads ambushed two men as they exited a gay club. The club's bouncer intervened and a fight broke out. A quickly brawl. Okay. Yeah, of course they won't go. Alright, that's 38 seconds left to do that though, so I think they'll be back in time. Oh my god. Is that another fight? No, okay. Shuang Mao was taking out the trash when she saw four men in expensive suits knock on the neighbor's apartment door, then go inside. One of them caught sight of Mrs. Mao. He approached her and politely asked her to forget everything, warning her that talkative people often have untimely accidents. Soon afterwards, the sound of screaming, muffled gunshots. Jesus, okay. Too much happening. Too much. Yeah, so that's the fake one. So they're all going to be back soon, so I'll have enough to send to there and to there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, we got all kind of new frames. What is this? Oh yeah, that's the fake one. Alright. Oh wait, they're not back yet. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Alright. I'm going to send those three to there. I'm going to send everyone else to the fight. So I got Gardner, Millsap, and Gauthier, however you say it, to the suspicious individuals that threatened Mrs. Mao. Everyone else going to the fight. How'd that end? Offender caught, officers unharmed. Sweet. One was good. About to do the same shit. We got no new frames on the hit and run. Oh, it's so frustrating. Some new ones on the drug trafficking. I bet you I can... Oh, no. I was going to say, I bet you I can solve that one now, but Davenport died. Wow. That's not a good way to end the day. Sorry, Davenport. Even though he had 3 stripes and he didn't deserve it. So it's not the worst thing in the world. Alright, massive fight. Yeah, offender caught, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. Good. Got those people hating on the gays. So many shitty racist and anti-gay people. Oh, man. I really want to retreat, but Gardner's there, so I think it's going to be alright. Offender caught, officers unharmed. Thank God. Okay. Alright, we ended the day. Cocaine. Yeah, sell that shit. And then that's the end of the day. So we lost the detective, which sucks. And the investigations aren't going much better. This is tough. The investigations are killing me. I definitely need to start hiring more detectives. I think that's just where we're at right now. School textbook cost rises 50% this year. Weatherman predicts coldest temps in city history. Municipality allocates $2 million for airport reconstruction. That's pretty sweet. Oh, I forgot to check my little note. Damn it. I'm too tired. Yeah, go home. Let's start the day. First off, play some music. Second off, we're going to hire a new detective. And then I'm going to see if I can do the best I can getting the detectives organized a little bit better. Serial murder. Yikes. Okay. Investigations. So is he lead on this, then, does that mean? Is that what you're telling me? Because that's disgusting. Okay. Alright, well, let's start with this one, actually. I bet you this one's done. I bet you I can solve it right now. Alright. So we're after this lady, and according to... She controls the drug trade. That's according to the dude that was at the funeral home. So, Federica Laterza personally owns or oversees every incoming delivery at the port. She doesn't go anywhere without 2 bodyguards. A large cargo ship arrives from Colombia every 2 weeks. It carries lots of interesting things, including boxes of drugs. So every 2 weeks from Colombia. Federica, hang on. Why are these different? I'm guessing it's that one because he's got more like of a Hispanic military looking outfit. Alright, anyway. Federica Laterza boards the ship and pays the captain. Oh, so I guess that's the captain because he's got the captain hat. I don't know what that would be. Pays the captain for the services. The urns filled with drugs are locked in a large yellow container. That's that and that's that. It gets unloaded first. The urns are packed in boxes and are shipped by truck to the Atala funeral home. One of Federica Laterza's guards escorts the truck's driver to the home. Is that a guard? Yeah, it looks like Hitman. I think it's a guard. So I think we got it all. Alright. So she oversees all of it. That's her and her bodyguards. Oh yeah, okay. So that's Hitman. Gotcha. A large cargo ship. Comes every 2 weeks. Okay. Pays the captain. The urn with drugs are in a large yellow container. Gets unloaded first. Oh well. Alright, this is it arriving. Her paying the captain. Gets unloaded. They're packed in boxes, and it's escorted by a guard. Boom, baby. Alright, thank God we can close this stupid investigation. So we can arrest her at... has a meeting scheduled with the head of the workers' union, or... drug trafficking at her upcoming appointment at this hair salon. Now, I also want to check this first, because I need SWAT, yeah. Serial murder. 40-year-old Veronica Larson, manager at the Octopus restaurant, where we've been many a time, was found brutally murdered in her apartment. 2 officers and SWAT. You mean 2 detectives and SWAT? Okay, well, I don't have another available detective, so... I gotta look at this real quick. Oh, okay, yeah. I don't have any more detectives available? Is that what you're telling me? That's crazy. I guess I can take Mosier off the other case for a half second. Alright, so we're going to go to her meeting with the port people. Port people. Actually, we're going to go to this first. And I'm going to need SWAT to go here. I don't trust just officers with the last person of the gang, so... We have something going down at the ghetto at 8 o'clock. Alright, I probably won't interfere. What's this? Oh yeah, I gotta hire another detective for shift A. And it's gonna be that dude too. Look at that guy. That guy is like for sure gonna be the best detective ever. No doubt. I love it. Alright. And I didn't keep my promises, so you won't keep yours. Fuck you, dude. Now I'm not gonna get that upgrade that I need, but whatever. Asshole. Alright, so they're almost there. What's going on here? Attempted murder. A patient complained that his dentist was drilling his teeth with such fear that the man had to escape and flee from the office. All the time he was wearing the mask, I swear, but I didn't recognize his eyes. But I recognize his eyes. No. Nope. Not true. It's not the dentist. Well, it is the dentist. It's a dentist, not the dentist. In fact, the dentist just killed someone else, so he's been busy. Alright, give the frames to the feds. I can't do anything. Stupid. I have to use all my resources to go do all that shit. Alright. So I think she's going to be at the meeting. Why do I think that? I don't know, but that's what I'm going with. Not the lead detectives. Yeah, I know. Yeah, was just doing his job, that dentist. Of course he was. Alright, where is everyone this shift? I don't know. One guy got off, I know that. Trespassing at the apartment house. An elderly woman just called in saying that there's some strangers trying to break her door down. Yikes. Okay. I kind of believe her, actually. Offender caught. Boom. Good job. And then she's going to get a big old boost. 100. Yeah, she's getting her second stripe soon. Nice job. And eliminate the gang. I should get $35,000 for it. Beautiful. It's a good little chunk of change. Now, I really want to get these investigations organized. So I got to figure out first. So it's Sims, Hunter, and Beasley. So they can work on things together. Then the other 4 have to work on things together. But he's dead, isn't he? I thought he died. Huh. Oh wait, maybe someone else. Yeah, someone with 3 stripes. He doesn't have any, so. It's Sims, Beasley, and Hunter. They're all together. Yeah, so I'm gonna send those 3 on the hit and run. Try to get that stupid thing finally figured out. It's gonna be Ames and Mosier on that one, and then since this guy blows butt, he's gonna work with Armstrong. And now, oh, I can already use Iron. I'm gonna send Iron on this one, and hopefully finally get this stupid thing taken care of. That'll free up a lot of time and space. So those 4 are, first of all at home because they're off day, so I'm not going to get any frames today, but that should be solved tomorrow, I'm hoping. I'm really hoping. And they're on the same shift. They'll all work together. It'll be beautiful. And then got 2 studs on that one, 1 stud and a fat dude on that one, so we're good. Everything's organized now. We should be okay. I got to be better about keeping that organized, though. Or if it's like a real big case, I can just do 2 from one day, 2 from another. That's fine, too. Vehicular accident in the city center. A biker crashed into a car that was driving through an intersection against the lights. Eyewitnesses report that the driver was drunk or stoned. He exited the car, turned on some loud music, and began to dance. Jesus, what? What the fuck's going on? The neighbors are pounding on the woman's door. It's a young couple exhausted by the yowling cat and incredible stench. She has 50 cats in there. Ma'am, this is the police. Open the door. Your cats are not in danger. Ask neighbors to move away from the door and knock. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Several multicolored cats come running from the apartment, and the male neighbor in a rage, is trying to trample them. Whoa. Control the man by sticking his knee with a nightstick. Keep that up. I'll kick your tail. Yeah, I'm not catching the cats and startling them. Alright. Everyone calm down. They were right to be mad. Cats are the worst, and smelly cats are even worse than the worst. So. What we got? Suspicious individual at the vegetable shop. Yeah, sounds suspicious to me. An old woman was out buying vegetables and saw by the exit a man who, in her words, was the spitting image of the dentist. I even dropped my happy bag if you're... Shut up, lady. I'm sure the dentist shops at frickin' Whole Foods, dude. Yeah, we caught the weird dancing guy that hit the biker. Sweet. Good job. Anti's good, man. He's underrated. Roth's been good. He's new. Purdy. That's my G right there. Wish I can give her 4 stripes. Attempted carjacking. A passerby saw a hooded man trying unsuccessfully to open a car door in the parking lot. He's swearing loudly and nervously looking around. I'm actually going to send Asano there too. Asano the rat, as I call her. Let me guess. Oh, shocker. Not the dentist. I'm so shocked by that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Robbery at the farm and drug sales in the ghetto. It's at 8 o'clock, yeah, okay. According to anonymous tip, a big drug deal is about to go down in the abandoned house. There's a large shipment of heroin, so all parties will likely be armed, yeah. All you, Sands, do your thing. Farmer just called in, and by the sound of his voice, he's clearly shaken. I saw my crows were gone, so I ran out in the field yelling for them, but they were nowhere around. Then I looked up, saw the sky UFO hovering over the next field. It's the aliens that stole my crows, and now they're taking my neighbors too. I'm kind of curious to what's going on there, honestly. I don't think it's anything, but I kind of want to know. The man is still messing around in the car. He breaks out the window of the driver's door and climbs inside. Pull out the taser and order the man to raise his hands, exit the car slowly, open the door, and order the man not to move. We're not waiting and watching. It's too late for that. Hood man is reaching for something in his pocket. Shoot him. Fuck using a taser. Shoot him with a real gun in that situation. Tell someone to stop doing something and they're pulling something out of their pocket. It's a bad combo. Alright. Reckless endangerment. A children's camp counselor named Roland Slayton reports that 2 young girls in creepy costumes and masks are frightening the children. They were already on edge, having read each other some horror stories, and now they've run off in the woods. About 24 children are currently unaccounted for. The girls in scary suits are running around chasing them, and they're scaring everyone to death. Scare the children deep into the woods, and I'm afraid we'll never find them. Yeah, it's an issue. Hopefully I get people back in time to do something about that. Drug sales. Officers or offender escaped. See, no one's harmed though. They just did what they needed to. You're welcome, Mr. Sands. I'd like a little more money next time. That's okay. Aw, it's just a bright colored kite. And the cow. Oh, I kept reading crows. Did it say crows the first time? I feel like it did. The cows were repeatedly munching their hay in the stalls. I was wondering, I'm like, who has crows? I don't think you can just have crows. The farmer's son had led them into the stables of Gottel's father. Okay. Well, they'll be back pretty fast. So, oh, maybe not. Yeah, no. They'll beat the 22-second time. Let's see. New frames in the homicide. And some frames for the other homicide, the one where my detective died. Alright, I'll look at both of those in a second. Need to get this taken care of first. Voila. Okay, I don't know why I need a paddy wagon. There's only 2 people to arrest, but we're going to send everyone except 2. And then I'm going to jump to investigations. Look at this homicide. Alright, so I think it was the kid for some reason. Because he's got the blunt object. Oh, that's a blunt one too. Okay, so he comes in, she opens the door, they're I'm confused. I don't know what that frame is, him leaving or coming. Open the door, they argue. I'm so confused. I'm gonna read this again. Someone banged on the door, and my mother told me to hide under the bed and close my eyes and ears and be as quiet as a mouse. I only heard muffled screams. When I got out from under the bed, I found my mother in the blood. Called the police. Why would she tell him to hide under the bed if she's not expecting someone, or if it's just going to be the brother? It doesn't seem like a good reason to have your son hide under the bed. It's not like you think you're about to get murdered. The fatal blow was struck by a blunt object. The killer was standing behind the victim. Death was immediate, and the body shows no signs of other violence. See, that's the thing. There's no signs of other violence, so there wasn't like a struggle or anything, which is like what this implies, right? He's like trying to take it from her, I think. I heard Fiona swearing with her brother. He'd come around begging for money again. Started yelling at her. Then she started yelling at her son. He always sits in front of the TV playing that game. Yeah, okay. I think I see what's happening here. Door was open, body sitting from... See, I don't think the kid was in shock. I think the kid just likes video games. Yes, I went to my sister to borrow some money. I lost my job, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so I think that one goes there. I can't tell what this picture is. I don't understand what the green thing is in that picture. Her shirt? No. It's like the same color as the shirt. So she's like yelling at him, stop playing fucking video games. He gets mad, bashes her in the head. This would be him. So he knocks on the door. Or is the door open? See, that's why I can't tell. This is why I don't love this part. It's just not detailed enough to tell you exactly what he's doing. It should just have a little caption like, brother knocks on door. She opens the door. They have an argument about money. There it is. Okay. They have an argument about money. He leaves. She tells him to get off the fucking games. He gets mad, smashes his mom. She's dead. He calls police, goes back to playing games. John killed his victim's son. He killed his mother because she made him stop playing video games. Well, shame on her for being so mean. You know? Go arrest him. He's probably going to be there still playing games, so it's all good. And it's the end of the day, so I won't have any more bad calls right now, so that's good too. Alright. So reckless endangerment. Everything's good. Got all the kids back safely, apparently, so that's awesome. And the homicide. Offender caught. Beautiful. Good job, Ames. Good job, Moser. And end of the day. Nice job, guys. Alright, so these investigations are going away nicely here. Brutally murdered Veronica Larson, once favorite restaurant manager of Mayor Rogers. See, everyone's connected with Mayor Rogers, but I think he's being framed is what's going to happen here. Right? Yeah, I think he's going to be framed because all the people around him are going to die. People are going to think it's him, but it's not going to be him. That's what I think. Dennis now hunting middle-aged women. He kind of was before, wasn't he? Well, 40-year-old women. I guess they were a little bit younger, but as long as they're pretty and middle-aged, it still fits his kind of motive or whatever, or his MO. All right, let's start the day here. All right. Let's see, Mafia. That's my share of the cocaine. Thank you very much. He was able to pass all the exams, and he's earned a boost. Oh, he got a stripe for that. I didn't realize that. He was able to pass all the exams, got a stripe. Nice. Good for him. Here's your weekly salary. Thanks for the $800 fucking dollars. I'm doing detective. Yeah, that's the right move, I think. I wonder if that's how Millsap got her stripe. She passed the exams. I think I did that with her too. I can't remember now. Alright, next I'm going to send... Yes, I want to buy that. I was going to send Asano to that. Platonic's pretty freaking good though too, yeah. Okay, I'm going to send her to the police academy. Maybe she can get her second stripe that way. So you're basically buying a second stripe. I see what's happening here. Okay. The Interministerial Committee, I don't know what that is in charge of certifying select emergency personnel. Please send 2 of your most serious and reliable employees. Nah, I'll send you 2 of my worst ones. Okay, so I got 4 people that are working today, right? This is shift A. So, yeah, all 4 of my detectives that are working today are going to do the hit and run case. I really want that to be solved today. And then they're doing the new homicide case that I just started. So we're going to bring this one out of archive. Just kidding, no we're not. We're going to do that tomorrow when I have the other detectives here. So. I really want to get that finished. That's the guy. That's the one with the banker, who's like a big deal. So I wish I could have got that a while ago, because there could be some benefits other than just solving it. Are they there all day? Yeah, they sure are. That's pretty much the worst. All right, nice slow day. Oh, speak of the devil. Drug possession. The police received an anonymous tip that the Dirty Harry Dry Cleaners is a front for a cocaine ring. All right. I don't know about anonymous tips. We'll go check her out. The dry cleaners is empty, aside from an elderly Chinese woman dozing behind the counter. Wake her up, give her a shirt to clean, sneak past her, wake her up, and show her the search warrant. Yeah, if we have a search warrant, yeah. She wakes up, sees the cop. Whoa! Starts down, then pulls out a shotgun. Shoot her. Caught her, unharmed. We found the cocaine. Yeah, sell that shit. I feel like all this selling is going to come back to bite me in the butt, but I got a lot of money to make up. I think, what is it, 300 days am I doing? No, 150, right? I think, or 180. I have 180 days, and I'm almost halfway there now, so I'm not even close to halfway to 500,000. So. Suspicious individual at the church. A priest believes that the dentist is sitting right there in one of his services. The heathen is still sitting there in the last row. Nah, he's not. Don't worry about it. Assault in the ghetto. A man came into the Black Handsome barbershop and presented a gift certificate for a haircut surprise. As specified on the certificate, he was blindfolded and trimmed, but when the man saw what happened to his hair, he became enraged, smashed the mirror, and attacked one of the barbers. I got hiccups. See? Let's say platonic and fall. I'd be kind of pissed too. Of course, I wouldn't take a free blindfolded haircut either. So, there's a massive fight at the beach. A mature woman who came to the beach to swim there with her 2 grandchildren lost her temper at 2 girls who were sunbathing topless. The lady started with a number of nasty comments. When they were ignored, the woman began to beat the girls with a switch, yelling, "Shameless, shameless." 2 men stood up for the nudists, and soon several others joined the fight. Okay. That's interesting. Go take care of it. It's a weird call, man. Granny mad at topless sunbathers. If they're like upside down though, that's okay. Yeah, of course, it's not the dentist. If they're upside down, that's okay, right? Like if they're laying on their stomach, I feel like that's okay. The man is threatening to cut the barber's throat with a shard of the mirror unless he fixes his haircut. Look at that hair. Yikes. Look, you got bigger problems today than a haircut. Man, you don't look so bad. You should see my wife. Sit down in the chair and ask for a free trim. Yeah, you got bigger problems. Alright, good job, guys. It's kind of a weird way, though. I feel like the lines they give you are kind of cheesy. The crowd managed to calm down, but the nudists received a few bruises and they refused to get dressed. Is it a nudist beach? I don't know. Get out the handcuffs. Either you cover your chest or you're going to the police station. Silently watch naked women's breasts with a smile. Yikes. Yeah. Someone shouts from the crowd something about shame and sin, and the fight starts up again. Stand aside and ask everyone to calm down. Use the nightsticks to suppress the fight. Warning shots. Yeah. Good stuff, good stuff. Look at their boobs smiling. That's a funny one. Reckless endangerment. A construction worker involved in a restoration of a historic building got in over his head and the walls of the building began to crumble. Larger pieces are falling down from the floors above, threatening the lives of passers-by. What a weird word, man. Witnesses reported that the construction worker quickly worked his way down by rope, then threw his helmet on the ground and ran away. Why'd you run away? It's weird that he would run. Illegal business activities on the bridge. A suspicious man is stopping cars on the road selling homemade wooden jewelry decorated with glass and manure. The brooch collapsed right in my hands, and the fraudster wouldn't give me a refund. How am I going to get my money back? Okay, we'll take care of all this. Got it. All right. So, fall and platonic. Go that one. No, I said fall and platonic. I'm not trying to send you there alone. Calm down, platonic. Jesus. And then Robbins and Fraser. Oops. God damn it. Second time in a row I've done that. I've never done that before where I misclicked on an officer and I did it twice in a row. That's craziness. Not that crazy, but weird. Reckless endangerment report. We caught him. Good job, guys. Get the construction worker. Suspicious individual on the bridge. Okay, well, while you're there, just go to the next guy, please. An intoxicated man carrying a hand drill was spotted on the bridge, flagging down a taxi. Okay, is the drill insinuating that he's a dentist? Because if it is, I don't want to send anybody. But it's a taxi thing again, see? Yeah, I guess I gotta check it out, just in case. Let's see. Caught him, unharmed. Good job. Found jewelry. Sell that shit for me. Oh yeah, I noticed the song's out again. Well, police impersonation at the Ice Prince Cafe. A young waitress at the cafe knows a man dressed in a police uniform who fit the description of the dentist. Oh, stop it. I didn't think it was a gun. I think it was a drill. Okay, whatever, lady. Hit and run. No new frames found. This is the worst investigation ever. Not like this actual investigation, but like how I'm doing with it. It's not good. Okay, so the limo driver, he likes to walk at night. Pulled up at the park near a monument. He didn't notice anything suspicious. There was a gray truck that didn't have any license plates. It followed us into the park, the restaurant, and then turned off somewhere. Died immediately on impact. Struck him at high speed. The bruises say there's a grill. Soft tissue contained fragments of a windshield. So it appears that the blow was strong enough to put his body in the air through a windshield. The clothes show traces of gray paint. I don't know what the gray paint's from. It must be the car, right? Like, none of these look gray. Well, it's kind of gray. A passerby. I run in the park at night, heard some motorcycles, went to check it out, figured the bikers were racing, saw the road was empty, and then he saw the body. Motorcycle tire tracks and shattered glass were found at the crime scene. So there's no pictures with motorcycles. That's the one I want to investigate more. At a nearby intersection, a surveillance camera recruited a group of bikers, and behind them you can make out a gray Jeep with a cracked windshield. Well, that would be them, right? Let's see. No, he didn't end up under the truck. And that's not a Jeep. But is that this car? No, that's a different car. See how there's a license plate there? It said he had no license plate, and I think that's a license plate, right? That's a problem too. Like, I can't tell if it's a license plate. Not enough detail in these pictures. But then this one's weird too, because it looks just like that one, except there's no light right there where it should be, where there is right there. I feel like those frames aren't even right. So I'm not going to solve that today. That's kind of bogus. He turned out to be a regular Freeburg PD employee. Shocker. The man turned out to be a harmless drill salesman. He was drinking because he wasn't having much luck in the business account. Okay. On account of the dentist. Oh, I see. Yeah, I kind of figured it was nothing, but the taxi thing still kind of freaks me out a little bit. That's the end of the day. Why don't you fuckers figure out that homicide, please? Massive day-long power outage in the city center. Bikers donate blood at Central Hospital. Elementary school students struck on Ferris wheel. Oh, stuck on Ferris wheel. Oh, that's kind of funny. Chief, my son came down with serious illness. I think I better take off work. Nope. Start the day. Alright. I feel like I keep playing the two same like cassettes over and over, even though I'm kind of just clicking random ones. Rest in peace, Davenport. That was the guy that died. Okay. I can now hire one more detective. Hey. Not really a lot of good options right now. She looks pretty old. Yeah, I'm gonna wait a little bit till there's a better option. Decent officers though to hire. Okay. I want another detective, but getting one that's 100. Professionalism, not really worth it. IMO. Alright, there's harassment at Jim Baton Bakery. Right in front of the store, a strange man came around the corner and accosted a young woman as she left the bakery. The owner of the bakery thinks it could be the dentist. Nope. I want to go over there, but I know it's not real. There's a fight at the elementary school. Headmaster Rihanna Smith reports that two mothers were fighting right there in her office. She called them in to discuss the behavior of their children. It seems that Mrs. Klein's son often makes fun of the daughter of Mrs. Masters. The girl finally had enough of the abuse and stabbed the boy's hand with a pencil. Well, good for her, first of all. Second of all, go take care of it, Ine. Oh, that's the dentist one. Disorderly conduct, business center. A man with 3 pit bulls entered the business center. When local security warned him about the dogs weren't permitted, he started threatening to let the dogs off their leash if anyone gives him trouble. Oh man, see, dogs freak me out, dude. Love dogs. I have like a little part pit bull, but they're so unpredictable. Just animals in general. I want to send a good officer just in case something dumb happens. Journalistic investigation from Blake Cage. Mr. Boyd, I'm preparing a long article for the magazine Righteous Life, and the theme of my article is Cops Sodomites. According to my investigation, tragic deaths are striking 13 gay police couples our country's great. Wait. According to my investigation, tragic deaths are striking 13 gay police couples across our country's great cities. A satanic pentagram is emerging from the map. Perhaps the devil is telling them that even he cannot accept them. According to my predictions, the next death will happen right here in Freeburg. The problem is that I need to visit 6 more cities, so I don't have time to wait around for it to happen. In fact, I'll only be in the city for a couple of days. I hope you can somehow, accelerate the process. I'll pay you generously, and don't worry if the dead cop turns out to be straight. Like my editor says, dead men don't file lawsuits. Yikes, so he just wants me to kill a cop? He'll pay me? I want to be a cop's worth killing, jerk. Ooh, more serious than we thought. Okay. Sanu and Oshiro, go get him. So yeah, that's not going to happen, dick. I'm not going to kill my cops for you. What happened with the fight? Of course, they were caught. Crazy moms and their kids. Report for disorderly conduct. Offender caught, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. Hope the dogs are okay. Yikes, okay. Animal abuse at the farm. Bill Buckler says some madman came into his farm with a hatchet. He started attacking the cows and other animals. Okay. Whoa, massacre. We got an anonymous tip that the dentist broke into the women's clinic and is killing patients. Well, that smells like bullshit if I've ever smelt it before. Yeah, I'm not buying this. It seems so fake, but the consequences are so bad if something bad is actually happening. It might not even be the dentist. Could be nothing. Corn Monument. Mr. Boyd, I want to shoot a scene featuring one of the finest landmarks in your fair city, the Corn Monument. This is a public place, so please send 4 officers to assist. They'll keep any curious children at their reasonable distance, and rein in the men and any protesting hypocrites, explaining that everything is being done according to law. There's only one condition: the cops can't touch the actress. She's not just some kind of whore. Okay, I wasn't planning on it anyway, buddy. Just for that comment, no, you're not getting help. Seeing the police, the intruder puts up his hands, but he's still holding the weapon. So they approach the offender, pistol at the ready, and knock the knife out of his hands. Calm down the cows, or try to put the handcuffs on. Yeah, slowly approaching. Duh. There's only one right answer there. She's like, sir, I'm going to take the knife from you? No, that's stupid. Okay, let's see how fake this call is at the hospital. Shocker. It was all just a story invented by the pro-life activists. They called the police as part of a campaign to attract attention to the issue of abortion was carried out in the clinic. Oh, that's mean. Saw the deadly weapon. A man called in the phone booth saying that he's under attack by a sniper. I can't get out. He just shoots at the asphalt in front of my feet. When I open the door, I don't know what he wants from me. But when I first got in here, there was a note glued to the phone box. It just says, "Don't move." Yikes. That's freaky. That's a fun call, though. I'm all in on this. What investigations am I doing right now, by the way? Oh, yeah, I got to unarchive this. I forgot. Mosier going to take lead with Ames. It's a fucking super team right there. Ames is a stud. Alright. Wait, let's wait till everyone gets back and see what's going on. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Alright, so Sniper Man. I'm going to send Asano, Ine, and Ashiro. Alright, and then hostage situation with a fatal casualty. An Elvis at Kevin's Throat Bar. We've been here before. An Elvis impersonation competition has been organized for several well-known local artists by Lindy Bryant, who volunteered to evaluate the contestants. According to the owner of the bar, this sorry excuse for an Elvis fan shouted rudely at some of the participants, saying that they knew nothing of like the king. They were nothing like the king. Then he saw the woman shout, "I knew you didn't die. Take me away with you. We'll live happily ever after." The bouncer threw the woman out on the street, but she grabbed a knife from her bag and stabbed him in the throat. Jesus. Then Miss Bryant grabbed one of the impersonators and pulled him to the utility room. Okay. I'll send 3. A paddy wagon, I guess. I don't know why it wants a paddy wagon. That's weird to me. I want another detective. Whatever. A man wearing a suit is crouched on the floor in the booth. The surrounding pavement is decorated with bullet holes. A crowd of onlookers has gathered on the other side of the street watching what happens from a safe distance. Pull a patrol car right in front of the booth. Oof. Call out to the sniper. "Mr. Sniper, you are surrounded. Surrender." Look at the windows and rooftops. The sniper begins to bombard the phone booth with bullets. One of the onlookers says the shots are coming from the 8th floor window. Drag the man from the booth to the car. Shoot the window that the witness has pointed out. Run to the building where the shots came from. Oh, nice. Everything worked out. Okay. I just did not want my officers harmed in that situation. That was the main thing. But everything worked out fine. Suspicious individual, an old man dressed in rags, is pacing around under the prison gate shouting, "I am the dentist. I killed all those women. Arrest me. I want to confess." No. How's the situation with a fatal casualty? Oh, this is Elvis one. Okay, a bunch of Elvis impersonators have gathered around the door. Swing the nightstick around until people move out of the way. Everyone get back. This is the police. Let us through. Inside, the man dressed like Elvis, scared to death, and a woman with a knife. "Elvis, get out of here." Shoot the woman with the taser, drop the knife, and reach for the sky. Shoot her. No! Two of my officers died from that? Why? Oh, that's crazy. And civilians died. That's really bad, dude. Purdy, what happened? I want to report on my desk by morning. God damn it, that sucks. I don't know how that happened. I don't know what I should have done differently there. Maybe like tell her to drop the knife or something. Like how did she only had a knife and she killed 2 of my officers when I had tasers and guns? That's kind of annoying. That's why I'm kind of sad about it. It's like I thought she was gonna be pretty harmless. No new frames found for the skyscraper one. Ah man, that's annoying. I just lost those officers. 2 good officers too. Koji and I think that was her name, and then oh man, the other guy, Yancey. Yeah, that's annoying. Alright, what happened here? Mindy Reyes was returning from work after midnight and came upon a male corpse lying in the alley. Okay. So corpse, his right hand had been severed and there's bruises behind the knees, 3 bullet holes in his chest, and a lot of blood. Damn, dude, that's crazy. Okay. This is the lady that found him. I didn't recognize him at first, but it's my neighbor, Edgar Sanchez. I often met him with a tough, dangerous looking woman. They're always fighting loudly. I remember she was ugly with a tattoo of an AK-47 on her neck. Okay. Is that the woman? I think so. Yeah, dude, this looks like more than a murder. This looks like someone out for some fucking vengeance. Mr. Jones, I woke up to heart-rending screams. He's a homeless man, okay. I woke up to heart-rending screams, but when I got out of my box, everything was quiet. I only saw a man from behind. He had a gun in his belt, and he got into one of those expensive cars. He looked like a man, but he had long hair, so who knows about his prick. What? Okay, there's lots of those fags hanging around. Yikes, so he thinks he's gay, I guess? I don't see the lady with the AK-47 tattoo in the pictures. Okay. Mr. Sklar, he's a landlord. The landlord. The other day I saw Edgar Sanchez arguing in the street with the same weird guy in a hood with a cane. The guy poked Edgar in the stomach a couple of times with his cane, and I thought about calling the cops, but they just shook hands and went their separate ways. The guy poked Edgar in the stomach with his cane. And I thought about calling the cops, but they shook him. Okay. Sanchez has always paid his rent on time and in cash, though I don't know. I don't think he had a job. I think he was into drugs and maybe something else illegal. The hand was separated from the body while he was still alive. The smooth edges around the wound indicate that it was inflicted in one swift motion. The bruises in the popliteal region. I'm not smart enough to read these words. Were from a hard object like a nightstick or club. Apparently, the culprit first forced his victim to the ground. Okay, so he gets followed in the alley. Gets hit in the back by a pipe or something. He's on the ground. He gets his hand cut off. Then he gets shot, and the dude gets in a car. That was easy. So good job, guys. And let's go arrest this guy. Purdy, go make up for fucking up that thing earlier. Yeah, and that's almost over. Man, Kochi and Yancey, dude. Those are some fucking studs, man. That's really ass. Suspicious individual. The old man in rags appears to be homeless and tired of starving in the streets. Yeah, figured. Figured it was some crazy person. So that was a fast investigation. I need fucking more like that because too much of these things hanging around sometimes. Offender caught. Nice job. And Porter gets a big old boost. Awesome. And the real question is Purdy going to get to 1,000 first, or is Armstrong? That'll be interesting. Alright, we need to do some paperwork for this dead employee. Yeah, declare dead. And declare dead. I wouldn't mind keeping them around for a few days and taking their pay, but I don't want people out that long. I want to be able to replace them right away if I want, or if I need to. Alright, and it's day 77, so this is where we're going to leave off. A chain is only as strong as its weakest link. Yikes. Yeah, so this is where we're going to leave off next episode, guys. This is kind of a crazy episode, but finally getting some investigations done, and lost 2 officers in one mission. That's crazy. I wish I could go back and redo that and just figure out the right way to do it, because I thought a knife versus 3 officers, we had it, but I guess not. Alright, anyway, I'm CrinkleChips. Like, share, comment, subscribe. This is the police. Thanks for watching. See you later, everybody.